Hello everyone, I am sure you're wondering why I climbed to the top of this mountain. Well, there is zero reason why I climbed to the top of this mountain other than to get a good view of the city down here. So you can see Cattle and it's well, you can't even see the full city because of the render distance. But today, I've got a lot of work to do. And one of the things I really need to do is to build a monument because I have this giant space that is not full in the city and it looks really weird. You probably can't see it, but it is over near the, I guess, between the cathedral and the courthouse. So I'm going to build a giant monument and a really cool park. And I think it's going to look awesome. So I'm excited about that. But the problem is I need a lot of gold. Yeah, a lot of gold because it's going to be a pretty big monument and I have no gold. Wow, yeah, you can really get close here. So I need to get to mining. So, well, I better get to do that. So this is the area over here, this giant bare patch in the middle of the city. I can foresee a giant monument going right here, made out of gold, and it will look beautiful, as well as a park around here. 2 gold to my name, and 1 gold nugget. Yep, I've got a lot of work to do in the mines. Wow, what a wonderful view from up here. I bet you're wondering what I'm standing on. Well, it's a giant 2-stack pile of gold. Look at that. So I got a decent bit, and I'm going to mine it right here and see how much we get. And yeah, let's go ahead and start. But I wanted to talk about that clip. So, it's not something I normally do, record some real life stuff while in a Minecraft game, but I was sitting there mining some gold and I'm like, you know what, I actually have to do some real life mining with a pickaxe. I have to take some roots up in my yard, so wouldn't it be funny and, like, you know, just creative if I just put a video of me actually mining while I was mining in Minecraft? Yeah, so I thought that would be really funny. So I was up there doing it for a little bit and I felt something on my leg. I'm like, what the heck? And I looked down and there was a big old bee on it. It was a yellow jacket. And then I turned around and you can see on the video they were swarming for a while before I ever noticed them. And I looked down and it stung me, and I'm like, whoa. So I took off down the hill, and you couldn't see that part. It didn't show it in there. I got almost 3 stacks of gold. That's pretty good. But you couldn't see that in there in the video. But yeah, it was. I took off running down, and I got stung another time while I was running down the hill. But the thing of it was, I forgot all of the. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here, but I forgot all of the stuff that I was doing, or yeah, I forgot that I was supposed to be videoing, and so I left my camera up there, and I ran inside, and I got I got into the bathroom, and I got stung again because there was another yellow jacket in my clothes, so it's still sitting in there in the bathroom, and I haven't been able to get it out yet, so I'm gonna have to go face that you know, the final boss here in a little bit. But anyways, so I was like, well, how am I going to get my phone up there because it's still recording? So I basically like made my own makeshift like bee suit, which was pretty funny. So it's like just a bunch of long sleeves and stuff like that, and I put like a ski mask on and a like a bug net over my head. So I looked absolutely ridiculous, and I ran up there and I got it. So the thing of it was, so I went and got it, and I was like so scared that they were going to be swarming, and they were still up there. You could see it on the video. But I took off down the hill, and it's a steep hill where I'm at, and I got running too fast and I couldn't stop myself, and so I fell through a tree, through like a pine tree. Now thankfully it was like a pine tree and not like anything solid, so I just ran through all the branches and fell, and it kind of cushioned it almost. And my phone launched, and it launched down the rest of the hill and just is looking up into the sky. Oh, I'm in quite a bit of pain right now from the bee stings. Luckily, I've not hurt at all from the from falling into the tree. Actually, that went really smooth, surprisingly, but it did scratch my phone up a decent bit. But yeah, so that's honestly hilarious. I don't know how that even happened, but looking back now, it's pretty funny to see. I would be a lot more happy about this if I didn't have to go and face the other yellow jacket that's currently in the bathroom, because I really do have to go and pee right now, but I'm afraid to go up there, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to toughen up, put my bee suit back on, but I figured I'd check in with you guys and show you how much gold I got here real quick while I'm building up the bravery to go up and get the yellow jacket again. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Okay, to update you all, I went and got the yellow jacket out. It was just like laying there, and I fly swatted it, so it was no big deal. But yeah, I got stung 3 times in total, all on my leg, and it is very painful, but you know what? I will get over it. At least I got a video of it, and I am currently sending that to all of my friends and family with the explanation of what happened, because honestly, that was one of the funnier things that had happened. I haven't been stung by a bee in years, and let alone the one time I do, I get it on video, which is just amazing. But yeah, so that's enough of the real life stuff. I'm going to go ahead and start working on the statue here, so let's see how it goes. Alright, this doesn't look too bad, but I think it could look better. Alright, now this is looking a lot better. So I added a decent bit of stuff in here. I think it looks good. So to start, I guess the floor on here, I don't know, it was not looking the best. So I decided to change the whole entire thing. Of course, in the time lapse, you probably saw part of that, but I'm just continuing my standard road pattern. Well, I guess this isn't the road, but of the stone brick, the cobblestone, and then just the stone, just the plain stone. And this kind of just shows like wear and tear going along through a path and stuff like that. So back through here. But something else that I wanted to do is I wanted to plant these cherry trees in here, and I think this gives a really cool atmosphere, especially under here while the particles are flowing down, and you can look up at the statue, or the monument, whatever you would call it. And so I think that's pretty cool. I also decided to put in these like cherry leaves at the bottom. I've not seen this done too many places, but I really like the look of it. It just kind of looks like these cherry blossoms and leaves have fallen down here and just kind of collecting underneath of the trees, but not too far out because a lot of people would be walking in and out through here. So I tried to keep the main walkways and areas kind of closed off, or where they're opened up, I guess it would be the better word, where they're not in the way. But yeah, I think that looks really nice. With that, I also put these like little, I guess, the trap doors right here to kind of look like they're coming out of a box. Like this is in a planter box. Not that you would ever have a giant tree in a planter box, but I'm sure you guys have been in like cities and stuff where I guess trees are kind of growing out of the sidewalk on like the medians and stuff. So I think that works out pretty good. And then also I just have like quite a bit of tables and things over here. Just places to sit and relax. An area to look over, I guess, the harbor and the rivers, the waterfall. So it's a pretty nice view here. And just some like couches, I guess. These aren't couches. Why did I say couches? I do use this design for couches sometimes. But this is supposed to be like park benches that are back to back. So you can get a good view of the monument. And then this over here is just kind of a more unique area. This is like an art wall. And it's under an awning. That way the art doesn't get damaged. But I feel like this is something that you could find in a park. I guess maybe it would be graffiti in a larger city, but this is just different art and stuff like that. So I feel like that's a pretty cool look over there. And then right here, this is just another area to sit and eat lunch or something like that and relax. And it's just like a leaf awning over here that's like overgrown. I thought about putting the vines on this, but the vines just made it a little bit too overgrown. So I wanted to keep it somewhat upkept, but yeah, I think I really like the look of this. I guess I also put a little awning on top of the area that goes down below. This is the area that my brother did. It's really cool down here, so I'm not for sure. You guys, it's been a long time, but yeah, he did this and this area walking back over here. I still might do some like details and decorations on it, but it also leads into the sewer system here, which is, of course, very cool. Does it not have a... Oh, yeah, it does have that. So I think that this build really turned out nice. I do like it. I like the monument. It took a lot of gold, and I kind of messed it up. I messed up the design of it a little bit, but I did correct it in the time lapse. And it's just got glowstone in here, glowstone at the bottom, and at nighttime it looks really cool too. But yeah, I really like this area. I think this is a nice, pleasant area just to relax. And honestly, that's something that I do in my world. I do just come over to nice areas and I'll sit and think and I get inspiration from places like this. So yeah, let me know what you think about this build. But there, of course, is more to do in this episode. Hello guys, welcome to VoiceOver Jark here. I just want to give a brief description of what I'm doing here on this little time lapse. So I am clearing out a space for a future project out here in Loyt, which I think is going to be pretty cool. So I'm going to be working on another giant tower in order to finish off the facade. Well, it's not really a facade, but the front area of the city. Of course, there's going to be a ton going on in the back part of the city around here. So I'm excited about that. But right now I've just got to clear off this giant space of desert in order to accomplish that. But yeah, next episode I'm going to be working on all of this area in here, and I think it'll be pretty cool. But in the meantime, I wanted to clear this off, and I'm going to be doing a lot of block farming, especially for diorite, in between episodes, so I can get enough supplies to do this build, I suppose. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep quiet and let you all watch the rest of this little time lapse here, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoy these videos and want to see more.